All right. So I want to talk about the goal that was disallowed in the France versus Tunisia game today. France appeared to have scored the tying goal in the very last second here, but it was taken away after a VAR review, and they ruled that the player that scored the goal was offside. Now, I will admit, when I first saw this, I was shocked. I didn't see how this was possible. But let me kind of explain what happened here. So if you look here, this blue player from France is going to kick the ball in this direction. The only player right now that's in an offside position is this guy right here, right? The second to last defender, there's the first to last defender. The second to last defender appears to be here. And you can tell that the line for offside is right about there. So everybody else appears to be onside here, except this player. So if this player gets involved in play, that player is guilty of being offside. But then the ball is kicked, as you'll see, and it's going to be slow here, I think. The video's slow. So the ball's kicked in that direction, and you'll see this player back away from it. So that player right there doesn't get involved. I'm going to stop it right there. So this was a player that was initially in the offside position, and you can see that the player doesn't get involved in play. However, the ball deflects off of the white player's head, and it's going to come back to this player. Now, there was a recent change in the interpretation of what a deliberate play is, and the rule now is that if this player doesn't establish some control of the ball, it's considered a deflection, and therefore offside would not reset, and this player is going to be guilty of offside because they were initially in the offside position. So then the ball is going to deflect off this white player, and you're going to see it come back to the blue player, who's going to then kick it, and that is enough to say that they got involved in play, because this white player here never controlled the ball. And here it is. That was a player that was in the offside position. They then kick it in, and because of that, they're considered to be guilty of offside. Now, again, that was a recent change to the law that they changed. I believe it was changed over the summer, and that's why this was an offside offense. It was offside because this player didn't get involved in the play initially, but the only way offside gets reset is if a new blue player would have touched the ball, which didn't happen, or if a white player would have touched the ball and established some sort of control of the ball. And because that white player didn't establish any control of the ball, as we move up here, offside never reset, and that's why the blue player was guilty of offside. So it was an unfortunate thing for France. I was shocked at the time, but now it makes clear sense.